Tonight we have three boards, all three 1700 sockets. We get some success and some potential failure. I think this one turned into a flimsy board, if I remember correctly. But that usually doesn't mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that it was a failure. I had boards that turned flimsy, but they worked afterwards. So let's hope this one is gonna be the same case. I had a customer that wanted a refund because the board didn't work afterwards. So yeah, sometimes it's kind of difficult to explain to someone that refund would have to be negative. So if you ask me for a refund, then I'm asking how would you like it? How would you like to pay? Because your refund is negative, so you owe me money. I refunded $10 though. That's roughly what I would make on these. So that's like roughly $5 an hour. So yeah. But it's easier to just refund than argue with the customer or trying to explain stuff. It's fine. Alright, looks like we are ready to lift the socket in a second. What do we have here? 216, 217 and 218. And the socket lifts very easily. Our delta is around 19 degrees at this stage, and it was holding at around 20 degrees before. So the board is relatively thin, which you know, it goes both ways. On the one hand, it is easier. On the other hand, the board can become flimsy. Those thin boards don't quite like the heating cycle. Now here's the improved array flux, Omega 559. As you can see, the flow is a little different. It flows a little better than the previous one. It's just a matter of tiny tweaking. I mean, both work great, but this one is better for BGA because it flows a lot easier underneath the chips and stuff. And looks like it dropped very early. Like, I was super surprised that it dropped this early. But as you can see, it breathed a little. Now the cleaning, it's almost perfect, right? There's a little bit of speck here and there, but I didn't want to overdo it because the board is flimsy. This is perfectly clean enough. Not perfectly clean, but perfectly clean enough. And oh, and that was the fully assembled. The board came in fully assembled. So we just have to put it back together. I didn't record this assembly because I already had the machine on my bench, so I didn't have room to record that. Well, there's nothing exciting about that. As you can see, there's a lot of metal on this one. And I didn't finish recording this because the customer came in, a different customer. Next patient. This one was disassembled. I just removed that plastic thingy because one time it melted. We don't want to melt anything. Now this one looks like a, what is it, Z something, Z690. I don't know who this board belongs to. I cannot match the name on the box. Recently that keeps happening more and more. I don't know why, but people just send their stuff with without any identifying marks in the box or on the box. Some name that I can't find anywhere, either on eBay or in my email, in my store, nowhere. So I just usually go by if it's from Utah, then let's see all the orders from Utah, right? If it's from New York, let's see all the orders from New York. And sometimes I can find it that way, but this one I cannot find. And by the way, yeah, this one is from Utah. So if you send the board from Utah, I think this one was from Salt Lake City. I'm not sure. Or was it Provo? It doesn't matter. If you're missing the board, reach out. And we have a failure. Look at that. I dropped the socket on the caps and I dropped the socket again, but here it doesn't really matter. Okay, first try. Yes, first try. So the caps didn't move significantly, but you can tell that they were moved, and there's a little bit of solder on the caps, right? So they were slightly contaminated by solder. So I don't think I recorded a microscopic footage of the socket afterwards. Yeah, I didn't. So let's move on to the next subject. Actually, that previous one did not what do you call it? It did not become flimsy. So and everything went well. The socket is aligned. It should work. This one, on the other hand, looks like it's a gaming board, a serious gaming board, but it's so dirty, so contaminated with something I can't even remove the battery. And the duct tape on top of the socket. It came disassembled, but look at this. It's I don't know. It's like it's been sprayed with something, or I don't know what that thing is. But it kind of looks like a very thin insulation tape. It's not plastic, I don't know. More like rubber. I have no idea. But it's so contaminated that first I have to spray it a little and brush it a little. I don't even want to put it in my ultrasonic cleaner because it's just gonna make everything super dirty. And replacing the liquid in my ultrasonic cleaner is a pain. That's 30 liters of combination of alcohol and distilled water and alkaline. So it costs money to replace it. So I prefer to clean as much as I can on the desk, right, and then put it in the ultrasonic cleaner. But I didn't do it before the procedure. I figured I'm just gonna brush it a little, and after the procedure I put it in the ultrasonic cleaner, and the socket cleaned nicely, but this compound that kind of looks like I'm not sure what to compare it to. It's probably just a thermal conductive compound, right? A thermal paste, but this one looks more like grease. It's kind of I would compare it to grease, the bearing grease, very thick. You can see that the socket started boiling just on preheating. Only bottom heater is working, and we're at 100 degrees, but the socket is boiling. So all that crap in there is now boiling off. So after I remove the socket, we'll see that in a minute. I cleaned everything, but I can't quite, I would have to cool it down to clean the caps perfectly, right? So I didn't clean the caps perfectly. I did my best, but look how much crap there is. This was completely contaminated with that grease or whatever it is. Yeah. So now let's see how much we can clean over here. So first I tried with the brush and a little paper. Then I figured let's see if it will mix with the flux, and maybe that will make it easier to clean. And it did. It did mix with flux a little, and that actually is an interesting solution to this, because once you mix it with flux, then the flux can be cleaned easier with alcohol. So it's kind of works like a solvent. But it cleaned okay. Again, on the cups, I didn't want to brush them because they would just fly off. It would be even harder, and you know, the service it's not a cleaning service, it's a socket replacement service, right? So I just did as much as I could, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad, right? It's aligned, and it's you could tell that there's still some crap on those cups, but overall, not bad. Alrighty, and this will conclude our session today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one.